So, Team 3 is back online with the robot for their second round. We have our main here to talk to us about what happened during the last round.
I'm actually going to talk to you about the differences between these two rounds. We're about to do something a little unorthodox for Maslab. Maslab is generally considered a vision-based competition, and we're about to, well, put it simply, run without our camera. We're relatively confident in our geometry and the way it moves around the playing field, and you know, despite a lot of work that was put into it, our vision code we had trouble integrating it, and so we decided to try running. In general, when we were testing, we were running just about as many points with or without the camera, and we figured, hey, why not? So here it is, without a camera. So it should be just wall following and going around. Now it's going very slow right now, which is not normal. Actually disturbing. The camera doesn't make it go faster. I guarantee you.
So, I guess then what you're saying is that your robot, does your robot have any way of actually identifying walls as actually using its camera?
Well, no, it doesn't. But what happens is that we notice that in general, the places that the balls are placed is just about where our robot is wall following. And so when we're wall following normally, we usually collect more balls than we can even fit inside of the roller.
I'm worried that one of our motors died again.
Fortunately, right now it's stuck. It's moving backwards and then moving forwards. And okay, so it got unstuck, but it's just going as normally slow. Last time this happened was because we burnt out one of our motors.
I mean, they're always our motors may have burnt out too.
Well, so our best bet to what's going on right now is, so what happens is that both motors are, the control system is controlling both motors. If one of the motors starts going bad or failing, we're going to send more power to that motor to try and speed it up, and less power to the other motor to slow it down so that it keeps following the wall.
Yeah.
So what it's probably doing right now is that, if it is that we're only assuming that one of our motors may be a little busted because last night,
Needed to be shorter.
I think it was yesterday morning, one of our motors busted and this is exactly how it was behaving.
Can't go over this. They're too weak.
I don't know why our motors died again. What? We should probably go out there.
So I believe that Team 3 is calling the round, and yes, a round of applause for Robot Ball. In Team 5, and I believe that they are restarting for their second round. So what do you think happened during that last round there?
So during our calibration period over there, we were trying to filter out yellow, and the problem was we seen the white walls as yellow colors and colors as walls. So we just pretty much just took out all yellow just now. That's simple as I can say.
Okay, so it's not stuck. So it's on the right ball, and it's got ball.
So this is what I was supposed to be doing last time.
So your robot's currently, rotating around, and now it's fallen back into its wall following routine. So when does it, move from its ball falling routine back into its rotating routine?
So the way it works is that wall follows and it randomly sets a length of time as a wall follow. And it'll stop wall following and do this around now where it'll pretty much look around and see if it sees any objects of interest like balls or balls and proceed accordingly. And then it's going to try to shoot.
So, Teddy, how many iterations did you go through in terms of your robot's design?
It was actually pretty cool. First week we just sat down and drew some sketches and that was it from there. We had the aluminum checks Saturday, I think, the first week, and ever since then we just kept rolling with it. No changes, no second guessing at all. So what we're hoping for right now is that to get here, turn all the way back and continue roll following. But it doesn't want to do that.
So, do you have any idea as to why it might be turning back during its small polling routine back into this room? Is it detecting another ball from yeah, so why exactly is it turning back to this room from its wall polling routine? Do you have any idea?
Like I said earlier, when we're doing that randomized turn, we don't see anything. I agree that is the best. Since we're not doing mapping, that would just be the best in terms of trying to discover new areas. But as you can see, the setup's been kind of stuck.
There is about 1 minute left. It's currently on the porch. Stop right now, might get 2 points. Your robot appears to be preoccupied with this area of the playing field. You have about 15 seconds to make it back to goal. Maybe you'll make it there. Maybe you'll do it. 10, 9, 8. And the arbiter has a ruler and she has declared the ball in court. So a round of applause for Team 5.
Which has three main kind of things that it does. One is navigating, one is finding balls, and the other one is basically scoring. So the navigating part, so each of these is basically has several states. For the navigating part, we made a pretty complicated navigating system, but then it wasn't working the way we expected it, so we kind of changed it and we made it simpler and hopefully it will work. For the scoring, it basically sees balls and goals, and well, it basically sees balls and turns towards them, and tries to get them, and it has a pretty big roller, so even if it misses by a little, it will probably catch them, not like this one. Okay. And when it sees goals, it basically just goes toward the goal, turns the roller in front of it backwards so that it can shoot the balls out. And yeah, that's basically how it works.
So Team 7 is taking possession of the yellow ball. So in terms of wandering, what sort of strategy does your robot have for navigating the field?
For wandering, as I said, we had a kind of more like complicated thing that it did, but now it just follows the ball on the right, and then if it moves the ball, it goes forward until it finds another one. And then we have the bump sensors, as you see here. When a bump sensor is pressed, it just backs up a little and then tries to do the rest of the things.
So does the robot actually see those two balls? Like, almost. Picked up 2 more balls. Okay, so we have Evan here to talk more about this robot.
Why does this work?
So basically, our schedule in the day is
When you're moving around,
the main problem for us. It's actually constrained our strategy of design. So as I said, we are just going with this simple which is working well.
So what strategy do you have for scoring?
For scoring, we couldn't test it very well. It should get done. Connect the motor to the wheel shaft. We try to find balance, but we couldn't find it. So we are just using fasteners, which is sliding in.
Would you consider giving the team some kick?
So your robot appears to be seeing like 4 balls on its camera. Why does it solve?
I think it's also seeing because it's adjusting. So for every step we had timeout, but for adjusting we didn't put it in. We didn't adjusting. Yeah, I think we stopped it.
Okay, so I think that Team 7 is calling around. A round of applause for Team 7. Okay, we have
a bunch of random.
1, 2, 3, start.
Okay, and Team 8's robot is starting. And we have Jacob with us. So Jacob, tell us about your robot.
Our robot, we made it circular so that it can turn well.
Come on, get it over.
It's got a bunch of sensors, so it's got a camera, which is by the walls, and we've got infrared sensors that detect walls to avoid them. Closer, is that better? Okay, and we've also got bump sensors in the front. You can see them up there. That's because our robot likes to go really fast sometimes, and so it runs into walls, and then bumps into the walls and backs up.
It was fresh, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
So what is your robot trying to do right now?
So right now it's trying to center that yellow ball in position, and I think the problem is it's just not centered enough, so it's trying to make small adjustments, and probably the robot's too heavy or something, it's not able to move with that small of an adjustment. After a while it should just give up and start going somewhere. Like after 45 seconds, if it's like stuck in one location, it just goes really far away from where it is.
So my understanding is that the members of your team, you have 2 math majors and 2 electrical engineers. So what sort of, I guess, adversities did you face while you were pursuing the mechanical portion of building your robot?
are you just guys like on the PWM? Yeah.
There are a lot of them.
They just like make it rampage every day.
One big problem we had was, you might notice our wheels are kind of big. This makes it hard for it to go places because of physics. That's the problem it's having right now, actually. Another thing is, it took us a long time to build the robot, so we didn't know which time to test. And it also broke down a lot. Our motors actually destroyed themselves under the weight of the robot currently.
You might want to just call it.
So we're kind of
Okay. Either the battery's too low.
Go
tell
Tiffany.
Yeah, we don't know. It's either the battery or like the PWM set too low, but we got it.
Okay, so I believe that Team